Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between... The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he powers his way up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Incomplete. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Indianapolis.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete.
The pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
The Colts send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did. But he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Down and sacked.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And a Colts first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Now a first down throw. Warner is going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
Number 33.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the... Under pressure, and down he goes.
The quarterback.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the duck off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
On 1st and 10, Warner. They'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. Caught right side is Jeffrey.
Warner's pass.
The numbers for Jeffrey from last week: 3 catches, 82 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
To throw on second down, Warner. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Second and 13. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
On first down, Sheffield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Vikings on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 8. Warner from the gun. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
He's behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
From the gun, Warner. And for the right side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Warner. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
9-yard line.
From the gun, Warner. Jeffrey with a catch left side.
10 more yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches at the 29-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Warner. Over the middle, complete. That's Lindsey. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Brought down right.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
On 2nd down, Sheffield. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Warner. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, outscoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
41-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Was it a breakdown in pick him up. What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. From the gun, Warner. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21.
To throw again, Warner. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Warner. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start in the Meadowlands, an NFC East battle that pits Washington against the New York Football Giants. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the 2nd quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the 2nd half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been effective in their winning, so it makes it a little easier to put a montage together.
It really does, doesn't it? Because we can see him throwing it really well. But how about everything else that's going on? Protection has been excellent, and, of course, the guys catching the ball have provided some highlight reels themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always just one man. He's been good, but you got the guys catching the ball, too.
Yeah, you name it. It's all coming together for them. What they call that synergy. Everything working together really well. And right now, he's the focal point of it.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
It'll be Warner on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. On first down, Warner. this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun. Warner. That's complete right around the 8. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Third down and goal to go.
Now Warner. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes this to Sutton. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
5-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's third down.
It's third down. And
they'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Colts first down.
And they run the option here on first and 10. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Singletary. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And this is going to be incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They'll run on first down. Sheffield. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a third and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now third.
Play action. It's Warner. And Jeffrey's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
First and 10 at the 45-yard.
Here's Warner. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's got this He's down to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On first down, Sheffield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
from the gun. Warner. There's that man again. It's complete.
That's good.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll run on first down. Sheffield.
Carry for the running back.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Makes the score, Vikings 17.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The pass there complete to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Back to throw now on first down. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Colts on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
The pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line.
First down.
Back to throw again. Not much there, only a yard. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
And 3.
Escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Quarterback taken down and sacked.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Warner. Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 3. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Colts.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Little. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Vikings' 39-yard line.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
The quarterback.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
3rd and 7.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
25-yard line.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to put...
It is, he throws and the ball is out. It's a live football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and forever. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
On second down now, Sheffield. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
1 point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Got a man open, it's Sutton. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
The pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Little. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 11, and it'll move the chains. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Minnesota, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll try and turn things around next.